I call upon royal power within! Warrior! Run them through!
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so...
Let's stay calm. Seeker! No, let's work together!
Tis yours.
No holding back!
Behold! We stand together!
Let me help!
And thus I end it!
I shall fight as the noble I am. Warrior! Hack and slash!
It's okay. Seeker!
Observe the... Let justice prevail! Huh, take this! Only a flesh wound.
This should work.
All these copies. I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart.
How disappointing.
What's going on? Where'd he go?
Slash!
God! Nice one, Captain! The Captain's lost his memory. He can't use any skills.
I'm barely staying awake.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Is that all?
The Captain's on his last legs.
Oh, power of
Get
heroes!
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
The Captain's
Now,
lost his
what's the
memory.
play?
He can't use any skills.
Let's try this.
I knew you'd help.
Let us clean up this mess.
It
How
didn't work!
disappointing. You'll go no farther under the illusion's sway. I'll use this. Ha! Die!
Wait a second. Something's off. That copy doesn't have a...
With blade in hand!
Thanks.
I owe you.
Stroll's forgotten everything. He can't use his skills.
Hold on.
I'm barely staying awake.
You're overwhelmed with anxiety.
There's no
anxious,
room for
and
fear
there's already
anymore.
him.
How about this?
That's no good.
My strength!
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Not now. By this power!
Is everyone all right?
Hulkenberg, hold
Predictable?
yourself together. Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
I have my method.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Here!
Captain,
Let's stay
they
calm.
slowed you down.
Too slow.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Nice! Are you all right?
That helped.
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's
In the
moving
name of...
slower.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
You gotta aim better than that.
I show no mercy.
Captain's hurt bad.
now.
Let's get him some healing.
Oh, you've done it.
We're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
That all you have?
This is nothing. Only a flesh wound.
You're all hurt bad.
Nice!
Can anyone
I
get
will
on
not let
healing
you
duty?
die.
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever. In the name of justice, Warrior!
Doing
nothing.
Staying awake.
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. Is that all? The captain's on his last legs.
Come
Someone
forth,
get
royal
him
soul!
healed up.
And for all that we strive for!
I'm counting on you!
Roar with royal might!
How about this?
Your tactic.
So heavy.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
I call upon royal power within! What are my options?
The freedom. Seeker! No, I'm all prepared.
Hold nothing back!
Let's do this! Still up?
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
With blade in hand! Not now. Here!
I owe you.
Captain, they've
blunder.
No
slowed you
holding
down.
back! I'll cut you down! Not done
I will
yet.
fight with pride. I won't hold back! The blade's edge!
I see your
Don't
game.
get sloppy, Captain.
Oh, please!
I have my method.
That's not good.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Allies, together! Not this skill. I defer to you.
After me! Not the right move. You first.
Captain,
The freedom
they've
of
slowed
We'll do
you
this
down.
together!
Go!
How's this? A tough one.
I show no mercy.
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Huh, take this! Still standing, I
Captain's on his
see.
last legs.
All yours.
Someone get him healed up.
Let's set it up.
Tis yours.
No holding back.
Too slow.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oh!
This should work.
The captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
There!
That helped.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. That all you have? Slash! What's in them?
Dodd, you've got some fancy footwork.
I show no mercy.
Think not!
Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
That'll do.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heisme really our kidnapper?
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heisme, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me. Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heisme. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heisme tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on! You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone!
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, the monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions, but now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here. Hey!
Thank you.
This as. Nonsense shite this as.
What now? I'll let my fists do the talking.
Oh, healing power, grant us solace.
I'm in trouble now.
Evidently.
Gone to shite, this house.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heisme? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Nuris, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heisme was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Not in the slightest.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heisme was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Nuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Haisme.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Haisme the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnappers' tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Haisme was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the Guard Corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Haisme!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Haisme?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Haisme with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Haisme heard in the night.
Nuris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Haisme's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Haisme into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Haisme.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Haisme's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Why? Evidently.
Huh?
Got to say,
What folly! The truth is,
it's absurd.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm in your debt.
And so? But then... Is that right then?
Isn't that...
What is it?
Let's go!
What now?
A new ability!
Now, where was I?
Ah, how good of you to come. That is... That is... Oh, you'll come again.